TOMz.
You amazing people ababukele teenagers on a mission apha ku SABC. What? Zanzi for sure. Bekaloku yazi into ni TOMz lena kangiba namhlanje ziza ra. Siya.
Just by tuning in, you have automatically given yourself a slight edge above the rest.
Njalo ke ngoba lokunayazi but now we are the go-to guys for the hits right now.
So bongo namhlanje sobe sibaphatheleni.
Well, namhlanje we find ourselves kwilizwe of simple mechanics, specifically levers ne linkages.
Ishow isanduqala kodwa ke sengididekile yingahle kahle ama simple mechanics.
Kaloku you know stress because kaloku is simple mechanics are mechanical devices ezithi ke sichinja i-direction or magnitude of a force. But ke yazi ntoni nina mechanics akwazi more about that njengoba ihamba nje inkqubo namhlanje.
But to give you a quick idea, yezinye izinto sobe senza namhlanje. Ama levers are things afana neekere, ama crowbars kanye futhi nama seesaws.
Okay, while you apha ekhaya uzibuza uba ezi zinto zintathu zinantoni na that is common. Masike sibone uba namhlanje saniphakela ntoni apha enkqubeni.
Let's get it.
Here na lever na linkages and asebenza kanjani. We meet local heroes and see how different types of levers allow them to do miraculous work. Reach out for the skies as we see how levers allow people to do work in higher places. Check out some awesome apps for your mobile with CADDY and get some inspirational words of advice from our guests on today's show. While we're still chilling, I started a party, boss.
Now, Gapikaya, think about this. Before the digital age, machines would use a series of simple movements to do imsebenzi wabo.
These series of simple movements are made by simple parts using simple rules of physics.
Kodwa ke le term it is simple is relative. What's simple to wena may not be necessarily simple to me.
After lelu hlelo lele TOMz, everything becomes clear and simple. Kodwa ke kwamanje ke bafethu sibona nina lapha ekanele nacabangani ngalolu daba. Let's get it.
What is a lever?
Lever, it's something like some gear, you know, whatever switch. I don't know. I'm not sure, man.
A lever.
Yeah.
A lever is this thing esetshenziswayo when like you ganda or something. Yeah.
I'm not really sure, eh?
How is bindi? A lever that levers.
Levers.
A lever is something that you get in a truck.
How do levers make work easier?
I think levers, they work, I don't know, with gears or something.
Yeah?
Oh man, for real, yeah.
Yeah. Isinceda because yona i-powerful inamandla so umuntu angeke azakwazi ukuthatha itshe elikhulu you know ayolibeka so i-lever iyasinceda ukuthi sithathe those things ezinkulu sizise wherever sifuna ukuzisa khona.
Now ke siyakuya yona lo sando ibona xa socinga iTOMz zethu zapha emakhaya ziyazi bayi ntoni levers ne linkages.
Walibona bongisipho ngakutshela nje ukuthi they are as clued up as they can be, I guess. Kodwa ke emva kweqobo ethu namhlanje there will be a step closer ukuthi babe nabo ubuchwepheshe in the field.
Njalo kanye and that right there is all we want just to give you a slight advantage.
And all you have to do is take what we give to you and milk it for all it's worth.
Njalo kanye so ke wena emakhaya open up those minds to all the cool info coming your way and check out exactly how levers and the linkages work.
Let's get it.
Let's begin a simple machine. Through it is one unit that serves a certain purpose, right? It is made out of a whole lot of pieces that work together. Each piece can be described as a linkage, provided that it translates one type of motion into another. A simple example of a linkage that you can find out there is a lever. As I explained, you'll realize how levers are everywhere. A linkage consists of a lever and a fulcrum and a pivot. A lever system must at least have 2 links and 1 fulcrum. Let's take any seesaw for instance. Right in the middle, sizotola a fulcrum, and on the other end of the other side, sizotola a lever with 2 links, where the force is applied. When a down-forward motion is applied on one end to the other, it causes an upward motion on the other side. So, yaphatsi na phezulu.
Now, e-levers aren't all about e-seesaws, playing and having fun.
They also do some serious work, things that no human would be able to do without them.
Now, man, you would never be able to reach a light bulb that's many meters up as again.
Or even do something as simple as opening up a hard nut to crack.
And what about loosening a really tight bolt? Just see for yourself how something as simple as a lever can do some really cool and amazing work. Check it out.
Sanibonani. Igama lami uVuyisile Sibongo ngoNovember. Ngilana mina ngisebenza la Specialized Hydraulics. Sispecialize ngama truck. Senza ama scissor lift. Manufacture everything to do with hydraulics. Okay, sine truck la ngaphandle. isebenza as PAU, ama-passenger unit. Le truck yethu i-special ngani ngokuthi inama-scissor lift for the people who are disabled, inama-tail lift from the ground, iba pick up from phansi, iba itsa phezulu ema-aircraftini. So le lever le enginayo lana isebenza ukumuva le cylinder lena njengoba ubona ngine cylinder lana. So ukuze isebenze ngidinga nayi le unit engiyidingayo ukuthi yonke lento imove so that ngikwazi ukusebenzisa i-hand lever yami. Angeke ngikwazi ukusebenzisa i-hand lever yami ngingenayo le unit lena. Lana ngine unit yami engenza ukuthi ngikwazi ukusebenzisa le hand lever yami. So lana ngine motor yami, ngine pump lami, ngine tank lami. Kule tank lami leli kuhlala i-oil estora yonke le i-oil ingena phakathi kwale cylinder le. So ngizokustartela yona ngokubonise ukuthi isebenza kanjani. Njengoba uzwa lo msindo kule kusebenza i-pump lami. I-pump yami ipumpa i-pressure ukuthi ize ingene lapha. I-oil yonke le ingene khona lapha yaphezulu. Ingene kuwe ihamba lana i-oil yami. Ihamba khona lana ize futhi ifike la. So kula ngaqala khona ngikubonise ukuthi i-hand lever yami isebenza kanjani. From lapha i-pump kula ivuleka ine-valve, lento isebenza as i-valve. So lama valve la ngaphakathi leli like njengoba ila iku-neutral, angithi kufana nemoto. I-neutral ufaka u-1, ufaka u-2 or whatsoever umfakayo. Okay, le mechanism yale pump le the way isebenza ngakhona bafethu. Okay, lana sine pump sine tank lethu namanzi, and this is my hand lever. Le lever le yami asebenzisi hydraulics manje, sebenzisa amanzi ngaphakathi. So ngizokuphampela yona khona manje. Mangiphakamisa le hand lever valve yami, amanzi aza la. Lo moya lo osuka ngaphakathi obuya la ngaphakathi akho la uzobalekela khona, akho la ungabaleka khona. So indlela la ungabalekela khona kula kuphela ngoba kune opening la phela. Opening yakhona nayi yona le. So ukhumbule futhi lamanzi mangehlisa iliver yami amanzi azobalekela kuphi, azobalekela la ngoba ukho lakho la angabalekela khona. Umehluko kule hand lever lena isebenza ngani, isebenza i-hydraulics, isebenza i-pump, isebenzisa i-motor, isebenzisa i-tank electronics. So lena ayisebenzi akudingeki ukuthi ungazusebenzise ugesi wakho, usebenzisa nje amandla nje wesandla sakho nje ukuphakamisa lana unokuyehlisa.
Now that you've seen make i-levers kanye zenza ntoni kwaye zizintoni, can you imagine the world ngaphandle kwazo?
Mina ke I definitely know ukuthi angeke nje ngikwazi because my natural abilities don't allow me to do some of the things that levers allow me to do.
Njalo kanye, and that right there is the wonder of your-machines. Masike sami ngebethi nasiyohabla amanzi mhlawumbe uyobethwa ngumoya, yazi ntoni yenza into ofuna ukuyenza kodwa uzubuye because babuyi sawupause. Zombe.
So kahle ama-firefighters asebenzisa miphi machine to save lives? What lever-based tools are used in firefighting? To how exactly do they make work easier? Sifuna kabanzi about links and nuts and how they work together. That's it.
TOMz.
Ndamkele wonke everybody kaloku nibele ungqa phambili kwezi science and technology apha eMzantsi. If not TOMz, then intoni silapha SABC 1 Mzantsi for sure.
Ngiyathemba ukuthi wena lapha ekhaya you've been with us from the start of the show, because if you haven't, then you've missed out on some really amazing stuff.
Njalo kanye kodwa ke uhlala uhleli because we still have more interesting content coming your way. Yazi ntoni asaqala noqala.
We are about to get those neurons in your brain firing up with crazy ideas that could easily find themselves on the world stage.
Njalo kanye ke njengoba besishilo i-levers and linkages have a simple job to change the direction of a force or amplify a force.
And typically, each lever has two things, a link and a fulcrum. Kahle ke lezi ziyahlukahlukana for izathu ehlukahlukene.
The application levers vary too. Come on now for a second and think that apart from what we've already shown you, where else do you think levers come in very handy?
Oh, yazi uthini lapha just look around you and kwazibani chances are you'll find a few.
Njalo kanye ungalibali kaloku uqhagamishelana nathi kumajelo ethu omnatho kusamakhasi Facebook sinawo na Twitter, and who knows, we might be featuring you up enkqubeni namhlanje.
Kwazibani kodwa ke kwamanje allow us to show you how useful these things can be. Check this out.
Hey man, it's Akubang Mission yet. We're still talking about levers and linkages. While touchdown east side of Joburg, Sevagashela firefighters is Kasela Gabanzi, apartheid trucks, Guti, Asebenza Gajan. You and me need to learn more. Let's get it. So what about
Shabura.
Gujan.
All right.
Nyapila, welcome to TOMz.
Later.
Some of you also say Google, let's go to Ban and the Sigupi.
Yeah, I'm not a firefighter, casual motiva from Egurlin Fire Station, Egurlin Emergency Service, Keberkalamo, Bedfordville Fire Station.
Okay, so I'm going to put my features in now with the truck lane that I could see Nikon gets it doesn't properly.
Yeah, tracker to Shaga over the hydraulic jacks, and then in a lead. More than my leather, it's a fighting hose, a fighter fire. It's another advantage. And then tracker is the shock city, the hydraulic state. They're to show balance some of us. Then rail balance some of us. Our corner or a tracker can move a jack or something. Then we'll travel a right, all comfortable. Then we'll fight a fire.
I was going to steps. Steps isebenza kanjani ukuthi sifike le phezulu? I mean, banifika kuma building le phezulu senza kanjani ukuthi sifike le phezulu?
Ngikubulela ka truck ina dilo ka ufela. Truck ina le step ladder, ko di master step ladder ba connectile gona le cage. And then go gara cage, nna ke gona go tsamaya ke go di mamollo ka cage. Ga gona go tsena ke go trouble la victim. Then victim ke tla ka yona fase. Then ke tsamaya ka go di mo ga ladder ke boa go ka yona fase. Gabotse truck is the best truck ever. Yeah. It's safe.
Okay, so ngitshela ke senifikile ku scene truck yenu. Base launch lama hydraulic jerks. Niyenza kanjani ama steps imapla wena follow what?
Okay, we make sure senior na is safe.
Yeah.
Truck area more in the middle of the tar road. Because come facade road on the pipe mo ile gore tla gona go di thuntsha. Then yeah, e boima mo ile gore tla gona go stabilize mo fast. Then I guess gonna damage the pipe ka mo fast. Then na pillar gonna go bereka. And then jack truck o bereka ka mo side nya ka mo left. Then the hydraulic check ka mo left so nje di be high.
Okay.
O bereka ka mo right. Di check ka mo right so nje di be high. In order go risk ya kumana e shake so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so when figure in truck here, when keep ama hydraulics when in the leather, niyenza at the same time or mkalangi 1 year call and do I niyenza ngani?
Yeah, Ratoma gets step by step. So Ratoma got hydraulic jacks because truck e wheel and the leather e wheel because there got Tomagari ka leather. Truck e got tilted so. So Ratoma got is hydraulic jacks e be stable. Then operate a leather. Then Rono reach more nya kango.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So put am ngihlaleng izokuba khuluma ngama jaws of life.
Yeah.
You ama jaws of life.
Yeah. Basically it's very simple. Get jaws of life because this is for life.
So igama lakhona jaws of life vele sebenza ngo.
Yeah, get jaws of life in group but dinally the different name. Like this one they call it spreader.
Okay.
And this one is a shears cutter. Yeah, cutter ke scale.
Okay.
And this one is a rambar.
Okay.
But it's a magadi size. Get large, medium and small. Yeah.
Okay. So it's a spreader.
Yeah.
What does the spreader do?
Spreader will albatikalo.
Oh, okay.
Then very local momchini mo. Then we can spread. We berekisha ngoro we turn on then we gonna spreader then we gonna will albatila. Yeah.
And then the cutter obviously.
Yeah, cutter. And then this one normally aganchiri berekisha modi dashboardi. Then like how trepe ile mo dashboardi. We gonna we put her on then we push her dashboard away from victim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, asebenza ngogesi, asebenza ngama battery or nisebenzisa izandla.
No, abereka ka generator bro. Generator berekisha petrol. Then gona le hydraulic oil. Then reconnector ga hose. Then hose generator on e gona push oil ka gua. Then e pressurize dilo je di gona bulega.
lever there's links where a force is applied. These are rigid. Lokhu kusho ukuthi they do not move. A lever has at least 2 knots. Simply put, a knot in and one attachment point. Links can have many knots and are defined by how many knots they have. So a link with 2 knots would be called a binary link. 3 knots would be called a tertiary link. And can you guess what would be called a link with 4 knots? The fulcrum is the point where the link rests or is supported and on which it pivots.
Okay, ke bethu nani, I guess now you have a much better understanding by e-levers, what they're all about. Sebenza njani kwaye zenza ntoni?
Lokho echaza ukuthi you can probably school us on how some of these work.
Njalo kanye ungalibali kaloku ukuqhagamshelana nathi kumajelo yethu omnatha singamakhasi ku-Facebook sinawo ku-Twitter and who knows thina singafishathesha wena apha enqubeni namhlanje.
Kwazi bani, and if you need clarity on something, ungabi shy usibuze ke lo mbuzo leyo kuma social media pages with Antina ke we'll try our best to find the answers to those questions and bring right them nina nonke lapha emakhaya. All you have to do is keep watching TOMz every Mondays and Tuesdays right here on SABC 1.
Kodwa ke in the meantime while wena ucinga uba yazi ntoni ndizawuthetha ndini kwaba bantu masikuza msoghabula amazwi yobethwa ngumoya. See you right after this.
But we thought we go back in time about the evolution of levers. Get some useful apps about today's topic. Get some life-changing career advice in our career segment. And we chat to you guys in our social session. All this and more after the break. Stay put.
TOMz. TOMz.
Hopefully that break gave you enough time to take in what you saw earlier. Prepare yourself for what we still have coming your way because there's a doing
Any TOMz fan should know that Sasa and Clockwise is cyberspace and really inspiring career advice coming your way.
Social sessions the pleasure of Teta Nani, Yazi Avo Emakhaya and answer all the questions that you might have.
So when whether it's clarity on something you saw right here, something you heard in class, or maybe clarity on a field you want to go in, then feel free to go to Smuze.
Facebook TOMz, ku-Twitter @TOMz _SABC _1 kwaye ke ungasimailela zwa ku.toms@sabc.co.za.
Okwamanje ke let us hop into our time machine and find out exactly ukuthi sifike kanjani la sikhona khona manje. Let's go.
Tracking down the origin of levers is quite a hard thing to pin down. There's a story of a man who once stepped on one end of a fallen tree and saw the other end lift up. This led to realization that systems like levers could amplify forces applied by humans. Through time, the need of precision-motivated development of linkages. China developed the first water clock way back in 1000 AD, which made of various types of links. Luckily, modern society pays more attention to documenting things than what ancient civilization did. Or maybe we just understand izinto kangcono namhlanje. The modern history of linkages is pinpointed by James Watt obona isidingo for the application of thermodynamics to make steam trains more efficient. After steam trains was harnessed through his realization, many other geniuses bamlandela and came up with machines and tools to analyze these machines in order to ensure that these machines did most work with the least effort from abantu. I'm a genius.
Don't you just hate it, especially abazali bakho always complain about you being on your phone?
If only you opened your book as much as you do your phone.
Yazi ntoni, thina ke apha ku-TOMz we have a way for you to do zombini.
Lokho kusho ukuthi ungakwazi ukuchitha isikhathi sakho ney'ncwadi zakho kanye nomakhalekhukhwini wakho futhi ke thina siniphathele just the solution.
Look, now talking about killing 3 birds with 1 digital store, what would you be without a TOMz?
And most importantly, what would TOMz be without you? But enough of that. I guess morning ukuthi kahle kahle digital store yethu namhlanje isiphatheleni.
For all you future engineers out there with nothing but a smartphone and nephupho lokuba engineer, you need to get yourself the Mechanical Engineering Toolbox app. The app planner is designed in daily mechanical engineering problems that may come across on your journey to being the best in the business. There's no need to be intimidated by the engineering jargon if you have the Medical Engineering Dictionary installed on your phone. If there's any word ongalazi or like confused, simply put the app out to uthole kabanzi what the word means and how exactly it fits in the engineering world. Do it now.
So with all that you have seen, I hope that at least one of you have been inspired to go out there and build simple machinery that will solve some of the world's most complex problems.
And of course, special or feel inspired, we have a special gift for you, and that thing is called information. So check out what our career guidance segment has for you.
So when ufuna ukuba electrical engineer, well, if you are willing to research, develop, design, manufacture, and maintain machines, then you could have what it takes to be one. But I understand a good career lena involves a lot of problem solvings, long hours, and requires you to keep learning to stay knowledgeable on the latest technology. You can do a BSc in mechanical engineering at a university, a diploma at a technical university, and there are even courses offered by FET colleges. They all require you to do maths, science in high school, and if possible, EIT, technical drawing and mechanical technology.
Now, we've had some really interesting guests.
And I think we'd be doing you a big injustice by not getting you some words of advice or wisdom by those who have walked a path that you might want to take.
So go and Abikaya, open your ears nice and wide and take in back.
Please share your knowledge.
Siyawathola ama-course nokuthola nokungena emakhampanini amanye uthola ama-course offera ama-course and then uyakhona ukuthi nawe uzele ekhorsini yakho and then maningi nje ungafind out from your website. So uma ucedile isikolo ucedile leyo matric yakho une-physics yakho une-maths yakho kulakho ungaya kuye for ama-fitting and turning yakho and then you uthole i-company and then bese uspecialize ke nge-hydraulics, so you can take it from there.
Ke rata go encourage bana ba bannyane le batho ba bagolo ba ba nyaka go ba mo fielding ba tshwane le nna jwale ka fireman mo go nyakega physical science, pure English le mathematics, then o kgona go tswelela ka di-studies tša gago.
Oh, my favorite part of the show. That's cool, man. I'll pick up my social sessions where to Facebook, go Twitter, now 24/7. This is, of course, it's TOMz. Namhlanje siphethe Whoopi.
Ku Facebook ke kushonisani Mathalisa Wendi ke na uthetha nge-theatre because sethe nge-theatre ke namhlanje but you throw back episode ethile. Uthi nje thanks for letting me know about the theatre. When I grow up, I want to be a poet, so I know how to perform in theatre.
Always feeling respect to Herbert Siyabonga Khanyile nage athi thank you so much TOMz for letting me know things that I didn't know. Well, I get to TOMz always has your back. Keep on watching TOMz every Mondays and Tuesdays. Khona lana go SABC 1 at 4 p.m. Abantu befuna uyifolela nabo bongi bengenze njani?
Ku Facebook sikhona singu TOMz, ku Twitter singu @TOMz_SABC_1. Until then, keep on tweeting. And just like that, guess we get like
No, we don't want to, but we just have to say goodbye.
But guys, this is at the end. Make sure to catch us on our next episode. Up we uncover another amazing episode that you guys need to know about.
Did you have a good time?
Oh, great. Awesome.
And don't forget to catch us on Facebook at TOMz. On Twitter, we are TOMz_SABC_1. And let's continue behind this 30 minutes and let's build a better Mzansi for us all.
But until next time,
goodbye.
Next time, put teenagers on a mission. Sifumanisa how a geoscientist finds oil and gas in the earth. We find out all about the layers that make up our planet being the earth. We find out how singanceda save the planet by recycling. Kwaye again clockwise we'll learn konke about why it's called earth, kwaye thina sayimepha njani. Ungaphosa kwena nguTOMz, qho ngemivulana ngolwesibini ngensimbi yesine ngqo enhloko apha ku SABC 1 Mzansi for sure.